Welcome back, everyone, for Wild Card Week of the 2017-2018 NFL season. Just 4 games on the docket this weekend. Here are my picks. The first game we're going to look at is the first of the Saturday games in the afternoon as Tennessee Titans go to Kansas City, where the Chiefs are 9-point favorites, and the total in that game is 44.5. The Titans limped into the playoffs, having lost 3 games straight before winning last week against a Jacksonville team that may not have tried. It's going to be very cold, and you know, Marcus Mariota, the quarterback, is from Honolulu, and I realize he played his college football at Oregon, and there could have been some colder games there, but I don't think he's seen weather like this. In order for the Titans to have any success, they'll have to run the ball really well. I think they will. I think they'll be able to run the ball against Kansas City. The only thing is that the Chiefs have just too many weapons. They can run the ball and they can pass the ball. Kansas City has the quick strike ability that no other team in the NFL has. You might wonder which team is going to show up. Will it be that team that went 5-0 out of the gates, beating New England and Philadelphia, or is it going to be the team that fell off a cliff in November? Well, early in December, head coach Andy Reid gave up play calling duties. So ever since he did that, Kansas City's got back on track. And I think this is a team on a mission with Alex Smith perhaps playing his last games in Kansas City. He may be on the outs as the rookie Patrick Mahomes might take over at quarterback, and he's auditioning for teams that might need a quarterback. And I think Kansas City will just be a little bit too much for Tennessee, which I think it'll be a high-scoring game. My prediction for the score is Kansas City 33 and Tennessee 20. So take Kansas City straight up, take the Chiefs against the spread, and take over 44.5. The Saturday night game has the Atlanta Falcons going to Los Angeles, where the Rams are 5.5-point favorites at home. The total in this game is 48. A lot of talk about Todd Gurley being the MVP, the running back for the Rams, and he's had a great year, maybe better fantasy year than anything else, although he's played very well. Atlanta counters with a very good running attack of their own, and the best player on the field still might be Julio Jones, the wide receiver for Atlanta. You've got a team with a lot of experience. Atlanta's battle-tested, especially in the playoffs. They did go to the Super Bowl last year. The Rams are a young team, didn't win that many games last year. Now they're favored by perhaps too many points. I think this game will be very close. Both teams will be able to score. My prediction for the game is the Los Angeles Rams 27, Atlanta Falcons 24. So take the Rams straight up, take the Falcons against the spread, and take over the 48. The first of the Sunday games has the Buffalo Bills going to Jacksonville, where the Jags are 8.5-point favorites at home. The total in that game is only 39. For Buffalo, Shady McCoy might not play. If he does, I think he'll be very limited. He didn't practice on Thursday. I'm making this video Friday. I haven't checked yet. If he does play, he should be limited, though. He's about 35% of that offense, and without him, well, I don't know if Buffalo can really keep up. That's a very nasty defense they're going against. The defense that is immature at times, but still very talented. Offensively, Blake Bortles had a pretty good year, but all of a sudden seems to have regressed. Maybe he took a look at his license and remembered who he was, but I just don't think there's going to be very many points scored in this game. But I do think Jacksonville will win it by at least 10 points. My prediction for this game is Jacksonville 26, Buffalo 10. So take Jacksonville straight up, take the Jaguars against the spread, and take under 39. And the fourth game has the Carolina Panthers going to New Orleans, where the Saints are 6.5-point favorites at home. The total in that game is 47.5. You got a couple of teams that know each other very well. The Saints did beat Carolina twice this year. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but it has happened. Like I said, they know each other very well. The only difference is the Saints are really, really good at home. And the two-headed monster in their running back position, and then Drew Brees at quarterback might be a little bit too much. Even for a good Carolina team, it's under a touchdown. I think they'll cover that spread. My prediction for this game is New Orleans 33, Carolina 26. So take New Orleans straight up, take the Saints against the spread, and take the over 47.5. Here's my Let's Take the Man's Money parlay play. We'll take Kansas City -9, Atlanta +5.5, Jacksonville -8.5, New Orleans -6.5. We'll take all overs in the games except for the Buffalo-Jacksonville game. We'll take that under. A $25 bet will get us a whopping $4,726. For my teaser play, we'll tease Kansas City down to -3, Atlanta up to +11.5, Jacksonville down to -2.5, and New Orleans down to -0.5 point. And we'll tease the Tennessee-Kansas City total down to 38.5 and take the over. And we'll tease the Atlanta-LA total down to 42 and take the over. A $25 bet will get us $175. Good luck. Okay, and those are my picks for Wild Card Weekend of the 2017-2018 NFL season. Good luck to you. Make sure you join us on our Facebook page. I'll leave the link below. All right. For the Gio Knows YouTube channel, I am Gio. Let's start the new year off right. And let's take the man's money.